college basketball game, I thought we beat a very good Davidson team, obviously by their record and who they lost to and who they've beaten. In the first half, I thought they controlled tempo and really knocked down shots. In the second half, I thought we were fortunate early on that they missed some open looks, and that gave us a little energy to get a run going. And then we played great defense for the second half. I thought we picked them up full court, wore them down a little bit, and we're fortunate enough to make some plays on the offensive end. It wasn't a perfect game, but I thought, that we did some good things, and we beat a very good team at home. And it shows that we're making some strides, but we still definitely have some work to do.
Derek, can you talk about the job that Jesse Morgan did tonight with Jazz in foul trouble?
We looked better offensively for a while with Jesse in the game. One thing we've trying to do with both of them is let them get the ball and give it up some. So I thought really what helped Jesse as much as anything was Javorn's play, where we could get it out of his hands, and then he almost became a .2 guard where he could give it up and then get it back. And I thought he played good defense in the second half after playing porous defense in the first half. I thought him and Freddie and Javorn all got hit on screens for wide open threes that gave them an easy 12. But I was happy for Jesse. He's a guy that's had to learn two positions and hasn't gotten great at either of them quite yet because of that. And he seems to be getting a little better.
Does that give your team confidence that when Chaz has given you so much this season, to have him be out of the game and Jesse was in there for a lot of that 12-0 run.
No, he did it. Yeah, I think a lot of things happened tonight that gave our team confidence. And if we can get Caddy involved, that gives us one more guy. Right now, him and Maxie are kind of on a string of who's playing. But I thought the way Maxie played, I thought the way Javorn played, and I thought the way Jesse played in addition to our other guys really gave us a big boost in the second half. I thought Maxie was phenomenal. He came up with an offensive rebound on the free throw. He was on the press. He changed the complexion of the game with his athleticism. And I hate to see him when he learns, when he figures out what he's doing out there.
In the overall scheme of things, how big did you think the balance scoring was?
I thought it was huge. We were becoming a little bit of a one-headed monster at times, and then guys were chipping in here and there. I thought Chaz giving the ball up and letting other guys kind of play, or letting other guys make some decisions was good for the team. And it took a little of the burden off him. Now he probably feels like he doesn't have to do it all by himself, which is a good feeling as a point guard.
Talk a little bit about Putney's streak early, which established yourself, but then obviously they couldn't control.
Yeah, he did a nice job to keep us in the game in the first half, and then in the second half, it just seemed like it wasn't there for him. So as we get better as a team, we'll have other guys picking up the slack, and he was slowly but surely becoming that second option and second weapon on offense, and hopefully now we have 3 and 4 options.
The second straight game, you guys came out of the locker room at halftime with these big spurts. It wasn't 18-0, but it was a pretty good spurt to start the second half. What are you telling these guys at halftime?
Dude, let's play. You guys, as a team, as a staff, as a program, you said you wanted to try to wear teams down and play 40 minutes of picking up tempo and going. Well, do it. That's on you guys. Play that way. And our energy coming out in the second half, I thought both teams were a little sloppy early, but then when the game nestled in, I thought we did a nice job of really picking up the tempo. And they did a good job, my team, on the fly of recognizing where the traps were and when to go and when not to go. The press we're in is kind of a feel press where, I can put them in positions, but the players have to feel it. And sometimes they really get a good feel of where the guys are and where the rotations are coming from. Other games, it takes us a little while to figure it out.
Coming off the Kansas win and with their front court playing well, Carter's 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, they're big numbers, huh?
Yeah, he played great. He dominated, I thought, defensively in the second half. He was fantastic. He covered for 3 or 4 different guys. But we all know beating Kansas and Kansas City and having to go and play that next game, how tough that can be. Well, happy holidays. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Thank you, guys.
You saw a lot of time with the point guard tonight with Chaz out and things. You looked like you felt comfortable, and the team played pretty well with you in there. Was that a confidence builder for you tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I think it carried over to next game conference play. Just getting better every day in practice. Just running the point guard. So yeah, it was good.
Javorn, how much more confidence does that give you guys as a team when Chaz is out, Chaz comes out of the lineup, and against a team that is as good as Davidson, you guys play as well as you did with Jesse running the
That gives us a lot of confidence to know that, we have to rely on Chaz, but even when he's in foul trouble, we know that we won't have any letdowns coming in off the bench or when Jesse goes in to play the point guard.
Is there something more satisfying about a win like this because of how many different guys in this team made big contributions to it?
I would say so. I mean, Maxie came and played a great game tonight. Skinny Man basically carried the team in the first half. Raphael and Jesse did his thing on the offensive end in the first half as well as defense. So definitely everybody going in, chipping in, and Freddie hitting those 2 big threes in the second half also helped.
Maxie, did you have a feel for when you made that 4-point play that might be what you guys needed to get you going?
No, not really. I just took the shot in the offense. I just had an open shot. I wasn't expecting a 4-point play.
You ever had one before?
No, that was my first.
How many guys have the first 3-pointer in their college career go for a 4-point play?
No, not too many.
For you guys, when you're going into a break like you're about to go into, how much better is it to take 8 days off a win like this than the alternative?
A lot better. My first 2 years here, we went into the break with the loss, so I know that the next couple of days when we got back for practice, it was definitely a lot harder than we would have liked it. But I think getting this win tonight and having to use a couple of days off to go home, when we get back, I think we'll be more at ease and we'll feel more ready to go on and beat Central Connecticut State, who killed us last year.
Does this win say something about you guys because this is a team that just beat Kansas?
Yes. Yes, say something about us. Just because of what our opponent has on the jersey, we're not going to be scared. We're going to play every team the same. Because they lace their shoes up just like we lace ours up.
How did the discussion go the last few days? I mean, you knew Davidson was next on your schedule. Then they win the big game. How does that bring about the chatter in the locker room, and how much focus was there towards this game, saying, hey, we can make a statement?
I mean, we knew they beat Kansas in Kansas City, but we also knew they lost to Charlotte by 23 the game before that. So we knew that if we applied pressure, something that Kansas didn't do from the jump, we knew that if we did that, it'll be a pretty good game, and we'll be able to come out victorious.
Did your buddy give you some pointers on playing it?
I actually spoke to him. He just said they didn't come out ready to play, and he told me that we could beat them.
Anything else for the players?
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, everybody.